Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Sold Sign Real Estate Unplugged. We are your favorite hosts and realtors, Lauren
and Naya.
And we are back for another week with another story. So we just wanted to say again, thank you to all of our new subscribers and followers. We really appreciate you guys because you are really helping our podcast grow. This week, our story is called Mixing Real Estate with Friendship.
All right. So in this story, a young couple was eager to purchase their first home. Excited about the prospect of home ownership, they turned to a close friend who happened to be a real estate agent for help. The buyers had known their friend for years and they trusted her 100%. When they expressed their desire to buy a home, the agent enthusiastically offered to help them navigate the process. Excited to have a friend by their side, the buyers eagerly accepted her offer. The agent wasted no time in showing her friends different properties, leveraging her expertise to find homes that met their criteria. With each showing, the buyers grew more excited, envisioning themselves settling into their dream home. However, as they got deeper into the home buying process, cracks began to appear in their friendship. Buyers felt hesitant to express their true preferences or concerns to their friend/agent, fearing that it might strain their relationship. Similarly, the realtor/friend struggled to balance her professional responsibilities with her desire to maintain a harmonious friendship. As tensions mounted, the buyers found themselves in a difficult position. They felt torn between their loyalty to their friend and their desire for a smooth and transparent home buying experience. Ultimately, they realized that mixing friendship with real estate had its pitfalls, and they decided to seek assistance from a neutral third party.
Dang. I feel like that ain't a real friend. Like, y'all not real. Not that the agent wasn't a real friend, but y'all are not real friends. That if you feel like you can't tell.
Yeah, that kind of.
That threw me off.
That threw me off too. Because the homes, like, you have to 100%, whether it's your friend or the next realtor, share your concerns.
Right.
You should be able to express that easily and freely.
Mm-hmm.
And I would think having a friend would be the
thank
easiest
you
person to share with. Like, did you see those?
Thank you.
Like, absolutely not.
I'm telling you everything.
Yeah.
Like, I would expect my friend to
calling
be
you up quickly. Like,
hey, I don't want this, or this is. Did you see this? Hey, did you get this? Did you like? I feel like they would be very
talking all the time, very open.
Thank you. So something is telling me that y'all not really true friends, because a true friend, I'm not buying it. I'm just not, because even the agent, it was as if like struggle to find balance between professional and her desire to maintain the friendship. Yeah. Why does it have to be one or the other? It does not have to be one or the other. We've helped our friends buy houses, and we're so grateful for them. Yep. Thank you so much for trusting us and not feeling like this, but feeling like, no, y'all know what y'all are talking about. Us as the agents, we're your friend, and you call on us to help you, and you trusted us enough to tell us the truth about everything. And so we appreciate that. Now, I do know some friends who don't want to use their friends as like a realtor, one, because they don't want their friend all in their finances.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Like all in their business. What I don't know that some people may not know, like
we actually don't get into your business with your finances. We don't see nothing that you turn into your lender. What we see is the pre-approval letter that says your purchase price amount. We don't see what your credit score is. We don't see the bank statements that you turn in. We see none of that. So if that is a concern, please know I am not going to see any of that. All I'm going to see is the purchase amount that you are pre-approved for, which is just going to help us shop in the right area and budget for your home.
Exactly. Yep. It's exactly right. We don't see it, and I don't think people realize that. They don't notice. They think that just because like we're working with the lender that we're going to see all of your stuff, all of your debts. Not that we don't care, but we don't care.
Yeah,
we just
not our role, responsibility, and because of that, we don't need to see it and don't want to see it.
Yeah, we let the people stay. We stay in our lane. The lenders, they do their thing. That's why it's very important, again, to talk with the lender. They get all the finances, and then, like Naya said, they provide us with a pre-approval, because that tells us how much you can purchase a house for. So we don't need to see all the other stuff. Again, that's the lender, and we will have the pre-approval. We know we can go shopping. The most the lender is going to tell us is this is how much they can go for, like their HOA or their condo fee. Like, they can't go over $300 a month on that, or obviously your purchase price. But we do not see, we don't get in your financial business. We really don't. Maybe some agents do, but I promise we do not.
We really do not.
We don't. So don't let
Don't
that.
worry about that.
Right.
Don't let that stop you.
Please
Give me
don't.
a call.
Please don't let that stop you, okay? Because we are not those agents. I promise.
And I don't know. I've had fun, like, working with friends and people I've known, and, like, answering questions. And it's nice that, like, they lean on us and they turn to us, and they've always been comfortable. I don't know. And I feel like I've gotten so much, like, praise and thanks from friends and people who had real estate questions, or I helped them get a property, and they've appreciated it, and we've had a great time, and they were comfortable. And so this is an interesting situation, and if you're our friends, that wouldn't be the case.
Right.
We have
exactly.
a great time.
We do have a great time. Okay. We've helped a few of our friends, and we have a great time. So I always wonder, like, and y'all comment below, just let us know, like, why don't you use some of your friends? Is it because, let's get real for a second. Okay. Is it because you know your friend and you know that they may not be professional? You've seen them in their business. Or maybe you haven't seen them in their business. Maybe you've seen them outside of doing other things. You've been friends with them, so you see kind of how they operate, but you've never seen them in, like, their space. So you don't know how good or how bad they are, or maybe you do, and that's why you decided not to use them. There are people
Situations like that,
where I could be like, nah, I'm not going to use that friend. Like, two of your friends are realtors, and you're like, I'm not going to use that friend. I'm going to use this one because I know that they're professional. They're going to keep it honest with me. So we do get that part. And that may be, a reason why. It don't seem like this was the reason, but I can see why some people don't use friends and or family
members. Yes. Yeah.
I had a family member that did not use me.
Yeah. Well, I haven't experienced that, but I have someone who, like, specifically called me. We used to work together, and she's like, yeah, my cousin or so-and-so is a realtor, but I don't want them all in my business. So again, like, she didn't want them in her business, period, finances or business at all.
Nothing.
She was like, I trust you. So I'm like, okay, great. But people also don't want to work with their family members sometimes. So
they do not want to. Yeah, my Aunt Shirley was like, she called me mad advice. She moved down. She moved to the area. She moved across the street. Actually, she moved across the street, and called me for, like, all this advice. This had to be maybe like 2021. Called me for, like, advice, and then she was like, then she called me one day and was like, hey, okay, I'm going to move down here. And I was like, oh, great. Like, I'm thinking she was going to say, you want to help me? No, you know what she did? She actually hired the agent who listed the house.
Oh.
Yes. And I was like, why did you do that? And she didn't know. And this was her first time buying a house. She came from New York, and she was like, I really didn't know. And I was like, but now that you do know, are you want to use me? And she was like, no, I'm going to use this agent. And I'm like, okay. I really feel like it's because she probably didn't want me in her business, which is fair. I completely understand. Or she may not have known. She has not seen me in my space, like in the real estate space.
Yeah.
She's not on social media, so I don't think she knew how well and how good of agents are. Yeah, how good of agents we are and how much we really do know the business. I think she just didn't know that. And it's like, oh, my little niece, no, you don't know anything. Nah, but I do. Like, we good. We're really good at what we do. So family members, if you're looking, like, trust me, we are good, and we are not in your business. We really don't care. We just want to get y'all into the house. That is our main goal, and that's the end goal. And that's all we're worried about. Do you have your pre-approval letter in hand? And to be honest, you also don't have to use a lender. We want you to, but you also don't have to use a lender that we recommend. If you feel as though that lender is going to share personal information with us, you can come with your own lender, or you can, whoever else you want to use. That way we don't know any of that information, and all we do is make sure we get you into the house.
Yeah.
We're going shopping for homes. That's our main thing.
Yeah.
If you don't want us to know where you live, that's a different story. Then we really can't help you if that's the case. But if you're a true friend, if you're
like
a true
the
friend,
new address,
right? Yeah, like, well, I really don't want them to know where I live, so I really don't
That
want
is
them
so
helping me.
funny.
I'm like, dang, well, all right, well, then
Yeah,
forget
that
so.
we'll know that. And as far as your business, otherwise, our concern is like what you want in a home, what you need, your goals,
Right.
that kind of business. Yes, because that's in support of getting the home that is best for you. But yeah, your financials and whatever else, like anything you don't want to share that's not relevant to this process, don't share. But
and then you also don't have to, like, they didn't necessarily have to fire their friend, because it says that they decided to seek assistance from a neutral party. A neutral third party could easily be like the broker or another agent, where they're kind of getting just information from maybe they're just asking like, hey, is our agent friend doing this right? They can ask another agent just for some information, some insight, just making sure that they're doing things right. Some agents may not want to help you because they're not getting paid. Some will, answer a few questions and then that's it. But I don't think that they had to necessarily fire their friend. And it's really hard for me to see that they are really good friends, because any really good friend, me in particular, like the way I would handle it is I'm gonna be extremely honest. Like, I'm not holding back anything. How I may hold back with like a new client, there is no holding back. I'm telling you everything that there is, and not saying that we would never tell new clients what it is, but maybe in the way, in the tone that we're saying,
we already know each other, we're comfortable. I'm gonna be like, you can
stop,
let it flow off.
Yep. Would you live here? Nope. I'm gonna tell you this is. Now, y'all know certain stuff we can't say as realtors. So, but as a friend, there are certain things that we can communicate about, and I feel like a good friend would do that.
Yeah.
And y'all should use y'all friends if they are good and live up to your standards as whatever profession you guys are trying to hire them for.
Yeah,
it doesn't just have to be a house. So and then also I think which is very important is prioritizing your relationship, your friendship. So if you feel y'all been friends for years, and if you feel as though whatever that friend is doing for you, in this case, helping you purchase a house, and for whatever reason, y'all are about, like, your friendship is just not friending at the moment because y'all just not get along, maybe that was the best situation to seek assistance somewhere else to make sure that y'all still maintain that friendship and y'all didn't lose it just because you're trying to buy a house. Yeah. Because that would suck.
That's fair.
So, yeah.
But yeah, I think that's it. You don't have to be nervous about hiring a friend. It should be an absolute member. Or family member. It should be an absolute, like, comfortable and hopefully fun experience. So if you are our friends or family, we are ready to serve you.
Yes.
But
we are.
Yeah.
And we just want to say again, thank you guys for joining us for another week. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is Beyond the Sold Sign Podcast. And then you can also see our visuals on TikTok and Instagram. And you can listen to us anywhere on a podcast platform, whatever is your favorite, you can find us. So again, we just want to say thank you, and we hope you have an amazing week.